nicely. So it's an happiest moment for adding vermic. Finally, I was able to separate slowly when the topsoil is dry. I move few indoor and few outdoor. They are beautiful. This is the plant, a famous plant. Every house they will have it. So senseveria snake plant, mother tongue. So today in this video I will be sharing this how I am separating and how I am going to separate the mother plant and the baby plant. We'll prepare together the potting mix and we will pot them into the pots, and I'll share how many plants that I got it in this division. So I just got 3 plants in the last year, so they have grown nicely. So it's an happiest moment for any gardener because it is multiplied, and I didn't expect so much. See how they have nicely multiplied. There is no place at all, not even a finger space. So I'm going to divide them today. So let's start the video. Welcome back to my channel at house number 24. I am Usha. Let's start the video. Let's understand. Let's see. I've taken perlite, that is neem cake. Now we will start. I'll show in a proper measurement how much potting mix that I'm going to make and what is the amount of soil, coco peat I've been used. So let's start. So I'm using 1 complete tub of coco peat. This is a fine, nice coco peat. Adding vermicompost. See, you can see it is just 20% in this tub. So this is our garden soil. I've taken half tub. So if you see, so much. Okay. I'm adding here 2 to 3 wrist full of perlite. It keeps your soil very light, and over the longer period, soil aeration will be there. This air gap of the soil will be maintained. So that's the reason I'm adding perlite. If you don't have, that's totally fine. I'm adding again 1 or 2 wrist full of neem cake to avoid the pest attack in the soil. Next here I'm adding trichoderma, a natural fungicide. So if you add this, you can forget about the fungal attack in the soils. That's the reason I'm adding here. You can add 1 teaspoon, like how much I've taken. Little is enough. Does it work. Our potting mix is all ready, so I'm mixing all together. This is enough for the snake plant potting mix because snake plant does not needs lot of nutrition fertilizer in it. So I have taken care of fungicide and the pest attack, and the soil should be loose and nice. So that for that I've added coco peat and perlite. So all my soil is all ready. So equally we are mixing. Now we will start taking those snake plants, divide them, propagate them, and start potting them. You can see here how the snake plants have grown. All the puff, the small babies and mother plant are overcrowded in this pot. Slowly we have to remove with patience, and we have to pot them. I've kept everything ready, like pots that I will be repotting, and potting mix, tools and everything is kept ready. So I'll show them and I'll pot them together. Come, let's start. So before separating from this pot, I have watered this pot so that soil is loosened up. If you tap all 4 sides of this pot, slowly if you pull it out, it's going to come out. So but when you're removing, you have to be a little careful that you don't damage any of the roots. My partner in crime, my daughter, is next to me. To keep her silent and busy, I'm giving her net cloth to cut them so that net I can use in the bottom of the pots. So I'm keeping her engaged. So if you don't keep her engaged, my work will be messed. So that's the reason I make sure that I keep her engaged first before I start something very critical, like this critical operation, that I start doing it. Finally, I was able to separate slowly from that pot. So I am happy that I did not damage any of the snake plant or any babies. So now slowly I'll separate them and propagate them. See, you can see there is no soil at all. In that small soil, they have grown nicely. That is the beauty of the snake plant. They are very hardy indoor plant and you can keep them outdoor as well. Indirect sunlight they prefer. If you provide nice sunlight, they grow nicely. This were on my terrace garden, so they have grown nicely. But if you keep it in inside, probably the growth will not be so much, but they survive and they go long. So people who are planning to start their garden, this is the best plant you can go with. So I'm slowly separating all the babies and mother. There are few leaves in the below have got damaged and few are decayed, so I'm removing all those waste leaves from the plant. So that is something you can do before planting. I'm cleaning all those plant and slowly I'll pot them. So after cleaning the surrounding, I am choosing the pots here. I usually pot them in a nursery pots. Later I'll place these pots inside the ceramic. I will never pot any plant directly to ceramic pots because moving and all those things will be a difficult part. So that's the reason I go with these pots. So this whenever you buy a plant from nursery, you can save these pots or you can buy from the outside. You will get it in terracotta as well. These are the pots which I have got it when I bought plants from outside nursery. So net cloth I've used to block the drainage, and later I'm slowly placing all the potting mix. Now I will plant each snake plant as shown in here. The same way I started separating the other two pots as well. So I started somewhere in the 5 o'clock in the evening. It really took like 9:30, 10 o'clock. It is a time consuming job where you have to be very patient because they are all small puff baby plants. So it will take some time, but literally I got 26 snake plants. So I was so happy. I just got one plants, each variety of plant. It's been grown and I got 26 free plants. I'm so happy. So I'll show them how they look in the final. This is how I propagated my snake plants, separated from the mother plant, baby plants, and I potted them, the potting mix which I prepared. So hope this is useful for you. I watered them thoroughly and I placed them in a semi-shade place for a week to 15 days. I will water them only when the topsoil is dry. I move few indoor and few outdoor. They are beautiful, right? This is, look at my 26 babies. What else the garden is, because I got it 3 plants, from 3 I got 26, so it is a gift for me. Freely I got so many plants. I'm so happy. Hope this content you like it. If you like, do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. This is Susha signing off. I'll see you in another video. Bye bye, take care.